Disclaimer: this video is not meant to be a substitute for therapy or any other professional or medical help, nor is it meant to be a diagnostic tool. It is more like a mental emotional health supplement. Hi everyone, this is Epistemia, and for this video we're going to be reading and writing mantras for counteracting the negative beliefs of the sensitive personality type. Now, just to give you a better idea of what the sensitive personality type is, some of the more common characteristics are preferring familiarity, so, for example, individuals with the sensitive personality type prefer the known to the unknown, and they are comfortable with habit, repetition, and routines. Another characteristic is that they value the opinions of others. So, the sensitive individual cares very deeply about what other people think, particularly what they think of them. Another feature is that they are very socially careful. So, a sensitive personality will behave with deliberate discretion in their dealings with others. They tend not to make hasty judgments or jump in before they know what is considered appropriate. They also tend to have a polite reserve. So they take care to maintain a courteous and self-restrained demeanor. Also, they feel most comfortable when they have a clearly defined role. They function best in more scripted settings, and they just feel more comfortable when they know what is expected of them and how they're supposed to respond or relate to others, and just when they can have a better idea of what they are expected to say in a particular situation. And last, the sensitive personality type tends to prefer privacy. They're not quick to share their innermost thoughts or feelings, even with people that might know them well. And then also, when we take the Myers-Briggs dimensions of personality and lay them over the sensitive type, what we tend to see is a very strong pull towards the introverted side. They also tend to be more feeling than thinking, but the most predominant feature of sensitive personalities is that they are introverted, the most recognizable feature. The other two dimensions of the Myers-Briggs personality types, they can vary within sensitive personalities, but these are the most identifiable features. Now, the sensitive type is considered a normal range personality type or personality style. Some people call it a style. But when this type is allowed to develop on a more disordered path, they can start to look more like the avoidant personality. And I included links below the video so that you can get more information on these classifications if you're interested in knowing more. Now, as far as the mantras go, I designed them to help move us more towards the normal, healthy level of functioning for this personality structure. I did my best to design these statements to not just negate certain beliefs about the self and the world, but also to replace those beliefs with more positive messages. And as always, I did my best to design these mantras in a non-judgmental and compassionate way. So let's get started. Okay, so number 1, I am acceptable and I am likable. Number 2, if somebody does not like me, that does not always mean that I've done something wrong. Number 3, nobody is liked by everyone. Four, it is okay if some people don't like me. I am still acceptable, and I am still safe. 5, I can find trustworthy people with time and some effort. 6, it is okay if I feel overwhelmed by new situations or people. I can still be present and included. 7, I am not supposed to already know things that I have not previously experienced. Number 8. If I don't know what to do, I can ask someone, or I can experiment. Number 9. It is okay for me to make mistakes. Mistakes are a necessary part of learning and exploring. My mistakes do not reflect my nature or who I am. Mistakes can be fun or even funny. Number 13. I can become savvy and capable by freeing myself to experiment. Number 14. I have good and interesting things to contribute. 17. Social scripts are good to know, but there are many other good and unique ways to respond to people. And number 16, our last one. It is okay if I cannot eliminate all bad things. Life still has many good things to offer. Okay, well that's gonna do it for our mantras for the sensitive personality type. And again, I wrote these mantras because I know that there are a lot of people out there that need help, but for one reason or another, just don't have access to the help that they need. But even those of us who might not necessarily have any diagnosis or disorder can still have aspects of our personality that can cause problems for us at times. And also different personality structures struggle with different issues and can even have problems that look similar on the surface but are actually caused by very different subconscious processes. Again, I've done my best to write these mantras in a non-judgmental and compassionate way to address the specific and common negative beliefs of the sensitive and avoidant personality type. In the near future, I will be creating other mantras for other personality and character groups. So keep an eye out for those. Be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Until then.